everyone, this is DJ Eric and welcome to Work It Grammar, the English learning podcast. I hope that everybody is having a nice day, and if you haven't yet, well then let us now make it then. So as per usual, we have a big day ahead of us, and speaking of big, we are going to be joined by two English teachers that will give us a few insights and tips about improving our speech skills. Let us now welcome Miss Ria and Miss Kim.
Hello, DJ Eric. Thank you so much for having us today in your wonderful podcast.
Yes, DJ Eric, for me as a teacher, it is an honor to be a guest in this podcast because this platform is extremely beneficial for those who are aspiring to improve their language skills and speech delivery.
I am delighted to hear those wonderful words from the two of you. Alright, I'm sure the most of our listeners are eager to learn a couple of things from our professionals. So let's go ahead and move on to the topic at hand, shall we? So, for our first question, what do you think is the importance of speech delivery and improving it?
I hope you don't mind me taking the lead on this one, Teacher Ria. And alright, to start off, well, it is already an obvious fact that we speak every day, right? Our speech may come into two different forms, which are the verbal and the non-verbal. The reason why speech delivery is important it is because communication has always been part of our life since the dawn of humans on earth. It is the reason why our language also evolved to what it is today. Without improving or innovating the system of our communication, then we would probably stay like this how we used to before.
Let me just add a few more things to what Teacher Kim has said. I totally agree with her. For my view, instead of being cited more in history, I will bring forth my opinion of its connection to our mental aspect. The result of how a speech is going to go also relies on the confidence of the speaker himself or herself. So, I therefore conclude that improving your speech delivery will also improve your confidence as well.
I see. Very well said. The two of you provided a clear answer that I'm sure our listeners would understand easily. So let's move on to the next question. How effective is communication when it comes to relating it in our daily lives?
Well, as from what we have stated before, communication is a part of our human nature, so I think it is safe to say that communication unlocks the ability to transfer data and information from one person to another. And with the help of our modern technology, the transferring process is easier and more efficient than before.
I agreed with her. As we can all see, communication provided us a lot of opportunity, and I mean everything. Let's take our job for example. Because of communication, you are able to be a DJ and a host of podcasts on your own. For us teachers, we are given the chance to transfer a knowledge to our students. In conclusion, communication is very effective in our daily lives.
I'm sure that most of our listeners would agree to that answer that the both of you have provided. So, finally, here we are on the final question that we have for today. What are the things that you can do to improve one's speech skills?
Well, I think it is quite obvious already, but since we can interact with other people, we can improve our language skills and speech delivery just through engaging in a conversation. And this way, not only can we get familiarized with it, but also the fact that it increases our confidence as well.
As what Teacher Kim has said, improving our speech skills may come in a lot of different forms depending on our choice of course and the part that we are seeking to improve. For example, if we're having trouble constructing our sentences in written documents and such, there we should focus on understanding the fundamentals of grammar rather than just heading straight and starting a conversation with someone.
Alright, and those are the only questions that we have prepared for you today. And I have to say, I really admire the bold yet educational statements that the two of you have given. Truly admirable and inspiring for our listeners. Again, thank you.
Thank you also DJ Eric for having us here. It was truly an honor.
We are glad to help the people who are having a hard time understanding grammar. It really is a wonderful opportunity for us. Thank you again for having us here, DJ Eric.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we hope that you guys have learned a lot from us today. That will be it for our podcast, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. This is DJ Eric, and you guys are listening to Work It Grammar, the English Learning Podcast. See you guys next time.